That was so hard. What the hell are we doing here? Insane. Why is this commander the way it is? Hello and welcome back to another day in the arena. It's me at CGB. Today we're trying to make a little extra time with Quandrix the Proof. This is a mythic Elder Dragon with Cascade, and instant and sorceries have Cascade if you cast them from your hand. This card is built for stupid extra turns. This is some simic BS at its core. So we are going to try to ramp up mana early with a ton of 1 mana dorks as well as 2 mana ramp spells. Then we're going to get into the mid game where we cast our commander. The opponent counters it. We still get to Cascade and then hopefully ramp some more and then play it again and again and again. And then we start casting extra turns. Yep. So many extra turns. This is an evil deck. You're not going to like it. In fact, my God, did I forget? I forgot some of the free counter spells that are in here. So Force of Negation and Force of Will, you know, the Force of bunch. There's even a Force of Vigor. I actually forgot those because free spells are the nuts in pretty much every format now. So let's cut a few of my mainstays like Witness Protection, Unable to Scream. I think I'll keep that. Sometimes you just look at your hand and you know Unable to Scream is going to win you the game. Like a lot of the other spells here, a lot of good things to cascade into. Counter spells aren't the greatest to cascade into. But you know what? It's okay. It's all part of the plan. It's part of the beautiful plan. How do you cut one card? I still think Ice Still Explorer is worth. Like, isn't this card just busted? Like, what? Isn't it like the most insane thing possible? But what do you cut? All right, Nissa, I love you. You're out there shaking the world. Good for you. Let's dive in. Lots of modal counter spells as well, so cascading into them isn't too bad, but the free counter spells still win games. Let's let the extra turn nonsense begin. Hey, this hand is great. Yo. Utopia Sprawl, what? Enters draft. It doesn't even enter tapped. I can't believe this card doesn't enter tapped. But in this deck, we like to go get our breeding pools right away. We need a lot of different colors of mana to cast all the different things. You Force of Willing a bird? Maybe they are. Dude, that'd be crazy. No way you're doing that. The Farseek has to get a tap land anyway, so that's what's going to get the Hedge Maze. Dude, they are thinking about Force of Willing a bird. Oh my God. No. No way. You would never. You couldn't. You couldn't and you wouldn't and you won't. That would be... Maybe they're just not here. Oh, it's a big thought process. I'm gonna... Guys, if they Force of Will this, they're crazy. Oh my God. Pop for lethal. You can't make this up, guys. This video is brought to you by the Dragon Box 100 Plus from Dragon Shield, featuring the new Dragon Lock system, which is a pretty cool thing. This new system allows you to configure your deck box in several modular ways, including having a window on the front to put the commander in, which is a really fun feature that I like. The magnets snap into place so easy, and they have a really cool look and design. Fits 125 cards, and the new very special, very proprietary Dragon Lock technology to help protect your cards with the Dragon Lock system from Dragon Shield. Use my link in the description, and thankfully, you know my opinion about red, there are a number of other colors available on their website, so check it out. Use the link in the description, and thank you to Dragon Shield for sponsoring my videos. Red. Why did it have to be red? This is a good opponent. This hand is slow, but effective. No turn one play is spooky, but you can't argue with ramping into good counter spells. All right, careful around the stifles. Careful around the stifles. That'll do. Well, that's bad for us. We're gonna get stuff stolen from us. Our opponent will have value. Unless I somehow... Yeah, I don't even know what I would do about that. Our deck doesn't do much about that, but it's a slow deck. Slow decks be slow. That's the nature of them. And I think we just have to get this going. The dual land's there because we run both Archmage's Charm and Cryptic Command and Archdruid's Charm. Like, we have triples. A lot of triples. Now, Mystic Confluence. Well, they're not going to cast that for a while. And they flip into the double strikey version, but we have Cryptic Command, so just pass. Can I counter the Cryptic? I'd counter the Cryptic. Or maybe yeah. They probably have a counter spell for this, don't they? But we have to try, don't we? Do we have to try? They have a Mystic Confluence. We could also Riddle and Wash Away. Wash Away is a good answer for the Confluence too. If they play a counter spell here, I guess let's see what they hit. Maybe they put their mana into it, right? It's not like the end of the world. Okay, Treasure Cruise. Can't cast that. Nothing in their graveyard. Sprawl. Can't enchant a forest. Dude, we're crushing them. And they're passing. Okay, on your end step, let's see if we can confound this riddle. Nice. Glimpse the Core, Llanowar Elves. Elves plus Cryptic. They have to kill the elf, but they will. We're better off with Glimpse the Core. I mean, if that were to resolve, well, that would be really good for us. So, on their turn, this is very interesting because we could try to set up Cryptic Command Wash Away, right? That's pretty good. And they just aren't doing anything, so it's not like we don't have a shot here. We're going to literally bait them into casting the Confluence. If they go for the Confluence here, the Wash Away counters it. And they're tapped out. Nobody can resist that value. Nobody. Our opponent can resist that value. Invert Polarity is a very good Magic card. All right, you gonna cast anything? Or are you just gonna pass and hold up a million counter spells and play the Rahilda game? I mean, I think I know what they should do, but I'm not telling you. Okay. That is from Exile. Let's do it. Wait, can they cast any of these for free? No. Ten cards in graveyard. If they didn't have my Treasure Cruise, this would be an awesome opportunity to Mystical Tutor for a Treasure Cruise, cast Temporal Manipulation, and then cast Quandrix. But no, it would cascade past it. Never mind. That wouldn't work. What's the right move? Do you think they have a Force of Will? I mean, I think we gotta play our commander. Let's cascade, baby. Ooh, Subtlety? It's a creature. It's a blocker. Oh, we could put this on top, submit 0. I don't think that's the play. All right, opponent, now you've got to deal with 9 power toughness. Maybe they can. A lightning bolt's a good start. GTA? Question mark? Does that really do anything here? Okay. I can't kill it in response. What was that? You don't have double strike. Did they forget? I'm confused. Yep, that's 4. It already dealt damage, though. Oh, they could... So they could have given a Quandrix a -1, and then Rahilda would not have died. Nice. Easy win against a really good commander. We'll take him. This commander might be busted. Like, Emoti? I don't even have Emoti in this deck. I probably should. Emoti is a really good card. And I remember when Emoti was like the terror of the non-Hell queue, because it never really got promoted to Hell queue. It was some big time Simic BS, and it had good PR. I'll say that. Somebody at Wizards loved Emoti and was like, that's not going in Hell queue. I'm so curious to see what happens when they have just a ranked queue, because the matchmaking has become predictable for a lot of decks and commanders. And it's really nice every time that you get to kind of mix it up. Okay, this is a weird hand. This is such a weird hand. Well, hey, is this better? Not really, but I guess the wash away. This is not great. I don't like it. Could mulligan. Mulligan? Mulligan? I don't think the Raw deck's going to be fast. This is usually something like, is it control? And they have a wizard class? Just play around a stifle here. I'm just gonna shock in a breeding pool. I don't think there is any world. No, I'll just get this tap land. There's no world, right, where I need to wash away this turn. Doesn't seem possible. Next turn I have to be ready because of Pyretic Ritual now. Card is... The cards that keep the opponent a turn ahead of schedule are very notable, like Dark Ritual, but Dark Ritual's not here. I mean, this card will probably get shot, but that's not a bad thing. Let's keep it. What are you? Whenever you cast a non-creature spell, put a counter on it. Is this... Who are you, you sweet summer child? Are you playing an Otter deck? In Brawl? Our Brawl? Insane. This is supposed to be the spiciest, spikiest format, and you're playing thematically? Okay. Wow. This is awesome. I'm in love. What do? I go get a land. Could get an Ice Still Explorer, which is 2 lands next turn. That's just better, right? It's better than ramping here into 5. I mean, they're tapped out. It's just a good card. This is funny, but do I try to draw another green card? I think I do. Just take this, say go. Okay, that's not bad. I'm trying to, if I drew another green card for the Force of Vigor, that would be nice. But it looks like I have to use the Halfling. And I still have Breeding Pool, which I can fetch, or I can just get an island that casts Wash Away. I think that's better than casting the Halfling here. But if I cast the Halfling here, I can't Force a Vigor, and I do want to exile these 2 cards very badly, so. Really wanted to draw one more green card there. May go for Rawl. That's a counter. Still no payoff yet. Let's wait for them to put like card draw on the stack before we kill the Insight. Or they make an Otter. And, okay, that is a thing that will draw them an additional card potentially. What is this? That's the Tempest Angler. Okay. Sorry, Halfling, but that's why we kept you.
I have a plan.
Big attack. Okay, definitely about time to pop off. Mystic Sanctuary, we don't have enough islands yet. So, yes, get island. It's an opportunity to get a breeding pool tapped. Mill, forest, island, island. This could be island and then sanctuary. Guess we like that. It's also fueling this treasure cruise. Seems powerful. Let's cascade. Here's my commander. Unable to scream. I guess you. It's not like it doesn't have a million counters on it. That wasn't the greatest of hits. What's in there? 7 cards. This will go to 8. We can put expropriate on top, LOL. But what we're going to cascade into with the cruise is what we're determining here. The charm doesn't do it. It could kill the angler. Dealing with the raw is not that important. The expropriate on top just gets exiled. The procession doesn't do it. Interesting, right? Ah, it was close. Choosing what to cascade into here, though, I don't think I want to. I don't think I want to cascade into these. But I don't have a choice now? Well, then I guess I choose this. I could decline. Decline. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Five, 6, 7. Let's go. Extra turn. Entish restoration. Okay. Well, ain't that something? Sack a land. Forest. Could sack the sanctuary and then get it back. Oh, that would have been cool. Should have done that. Triggers. My graveyard is rebuilt. Attack. Otter Chumper. All right, let's see what the opponent can do after that. Ramped way up. Blot time. Filled graveyard. An opponent, can they pop all the way off? Maybe. Tap target creature. Mill. Doesn't untap. Okay. And now this is at 8. It needs to be at 10 to do the thing. They did not get there. Oh, they stalled. Heart the water veil. Yep, that's game. They know it. They don't need to see my next trick. They know. Force of Will. All runs Epiphany. Commandeer. We're up against Quandrix, the History Chaser, which Commandeer can gain control of. I have to keep this hand. Hopefully we draw other blue cards. I would love to keep one of these in my deck, but like stealing their commander is too good. It just is. They don't run Stifle. We can hold for the hedge maze. Looking for blue cards. Yep, that's currency converter. Good card. Good in a rummage deck, which they probably are. That's how I would build it. We surveil into Force of Negation. It is a blue card. All the free blue cards. I'm going to run out of cards in hand. But it's what I asked for. So now I can... I don't think I foretell the All Runs Epiphany either. I really don't. Not with a Commandeer, a Force of Negation, and a Force of Will. That would be insane. Okay. If I force this... I need to draw another blue card for the Commandeer. But this card can run away with the game. So I have to force it. Weird. So now I have to draw another blue card to use the Commandeer. No problem. Once again, I would love to play this card, but the Commandeer is better. If I could try to reroll and draw another blue card, but this is, I mean, the line's the line, guys. And then Ice Till will get us what we need. I have your commander. What could you want from me? You may discard a card. If you do, draw 2 cards and mill. Oh, feels so good. If I weren't repulsed by Boros, I would be playing this all the time. Quentin. Look at that! I just 3-2'd. I play your deck better than you because I'm green and blue and you're not. Ha! Yeah. Yeah, I'd have FOMO in this situation as well. Uh-oh, their currency converting right before my very eyes. Do it. Do it. Abrade my spirit. But can they kill the ice till? Flashback, abrade, and concede. Beautiful. Amazing. Brilliant. Evereth, voice of something. What do you even do? You're black and red. You have 3 mana. Flying, sack a creature or artifact. Okay, it's a sack outlet. If it was a treasure, lifelink. Cool. Sorcery speed, track outlet? What the hell does that even mean? When it dies, you may pay this if you do damage equal to... It's a fling commander? What are you? You are weeb bait. That's what you are. Okay. No respect here. None. Man, what did crop rotation get? Not much. Doesn't really ramp here. We don't have ancient tomb. Mystical tutor gets like rampant growth, gets the 1 ring. Go from there. Not bad. I really don't know what their deck's going to do. I don't know if I care. Like I said, no respect. So let's do it like this. They're not going to stifle me, so we can wait. Arid Missa. Blood Crypt. Ew. Well, there goes the 1 ring, probably. Do we want to... Yeah, I think I do cast this in response. I was like, do we want to let them pick the mystical tutor? I think this getting a surveil is best. They probably take the ring. Most people take the ring. They take the ring. Play this and I'm ready for a triple blue if I draw it, but I don't think that's going to happen. Man, Farseek is busted. Could have kept that and just marched to Quandrix because the overwhelming value is pretty good, but they have a Mox Opal draw here? Interesting. I'll just go Procession. I guess I hold that up and go get the 1 ring, don't I? They know about the riddle, so they have to play around it? Crop rotation is mostly there to get a Cavern of Souls. I'm gonna play a Mayhem Devil. Okay. What? I think that has to get countered. First, because it requires a sacrifice. What are we gonna get? What do we get? What land does me good? Not the library. Could just get a fetch land. Could just get a tap land. Make sure all our colors are brilliant. Get Yavimaya. Make sure everything's a forest. Get the archive. I guess that's the way it is. And we get knockout maneuver. Put a counter, deals damage equal, berserk, raid. Are any of these good? Wow. So I don't know about you guys. Feels to me like the range on this card is a lot worse than the Key to the Archive card. You know what I mean? Like those were some stinkers. And there's Armageddon in here. There's Big Score. Like ad nauseum. Like there's some insane stuff. All right, I need to keep the lands moving. Get me the Farseek. Can't surveil here though. But now if we top a land, of which we have more than 40 in the deck, Quandrix is online. We're just playing the value thing. What are you? Whenever one or more counters are put on thing, you pay one, make a servo. Choose a permanent player. Additional kind. Is this a combo? Are you gonna combo me? I would love to see a very fresh combo. You have to pay one each time, right? So there is a mana requirement to this, and it is sorcery speed. If they could somehow find a way to generate a free mana. Wait. Okay, that was a floating mana. This isn't infinite right now. No, it is not. Because I could put this in my hand, but then I can't cast it, right? Interesting. Very interesting. Ooh! Oh, that's mean. All right. Draw, bounce. Well, it can't kill me this turn, I don't think. Yay! Big hits only. There must be a combo with that commander. It's not just weed bait. There must be a combo. Let me know in the comments. I'll be on Elder Dragon Hijinks next week. They have something exciting coming out. Make sure you check that out. Subscribe to that channel if you want to see me play some fresh, hot off the presses commander with my friends. Anyone dare take on this dragon? Man, there's no doubt about it. In Brawl, when you run a powerful commander, you just win a lot more. Like a lot more. Now, how good is Superior Spider-Man? Seems pretty darn good to have reanimation in your command zone. I mean, we're in a format with Entomb and Buried Alive. This expropriates uncastable, but everything else here is the ramp we need. Currency Converter. Oracle of the Alpha, baby. Let's get some Time Walk up in this deck and cascade into it. And they have ramped out. Uro. Uro. I mean, this is almost a commander next turn. This is the power of a good ramp hand right here. Yeah, I was going to bin it pretty much no matter what as Uro food. And they don't have anything in their graveyard yet. You're too slow. Okay, that can get the Uro. It does something. They needed it. They needed to do something about their situation. It's good value, honestly. Emperor Bones Uro, but they're going for the Rona instead. Interesting. You think you have another turn? They might. Let's find out. Here's my commander. Come on, extra turn. Dear God. Oh my gosh, that's not fair. That is just unfair. Mean bounce their discard outlet. wasn't so hard. What the hell are we doing here? Insane. Why is this commander the way it is? My victims. Oh, there are many. So many. Bring on anything you want. Where's the Rusco? I think I've earned it. I think I've earned some Ragavan. Maybe even some Ajani. Why not? It's the only way our opponents will get to play the game. We did it. We found a Johnny. Can I beat that on Johnny with this hand? Sack the elf, get 2 lands, but then what? Can I beat a Johnny, period? Like, what kind of a hand beats a Johnny? I mean, it has to be something like this, right? It has to ramp pretty hard. Okay. And then I use Force of Negation to protect my elf so I can cast Flare but keep elf? Probably. They might have Fury. I saw the stick. If they have Fury, this game's already over.
What a beautiful day, brother.
Okay. That was nice. I don't need to play that game. I know how that game goes. I've played it 100 times. I've seen it 1,000,000 times before. On the play against Tifa with Unable to Scream, easy. We'll see if the opponent plays around that kind of thing. Usually with Tifa, they run like some protection spells, some snakeskin veils, some Tamio's safekeepings. Adventure gear, yep. It is an all-in murder deck, that's for sure. Do I just keep it? 1, 2, 3. Nah, not with Key to the Archive in hand. Here's the thought. Do it, Tifa. Yeah. Would you like to quit? Or do you have an answer to that? I guess we'll find out. Key to the Archive. Any time warps? Approach of the Second Sun. Pretty good with Cascade, I must say. That would be nice. Yep, my friends. Ramping's good. It doesn't have its abilities anymore. Good on the opponent, though. They haven't quit yet. Good for them. Let's see if they can remove Unable to Scream. All right, I take 4. Okay. Say hello to my dragon friend. We cascade into Archmage's Charm. I guess I'll take 2 cards. Gaining control of the adventure gear would be funny. But I have cascading to do. Island, island, island. I guess that's a Mystic Sanctuary in the future. What do we got? Yeah! That's why we have Manadorix and Tamio, Inquisitive Student.
If you need me.
Yeah, get me the falls. Popping off. Can they do something about the key? Or do I get to approach the Second Sun with Cascade? The gear continues. I'll just block with Tamio. Don't really need her. But why risk like Berserk and taking a epic amount of damage here, right? Or if they could remove the Scream at instant speed, that would be bad. Expropriate? Well, I was going to approach the second sun, but I guess I can expropriate. Because that's good and fair and totally normal. Gross. What a gross game we play. Celeste Rune Knight, a little bit of a wheelie commander. Commandeer, not sure if that's good here. But we do have Growth Spiral and we do have Restoration, which are very nice if we can come up with lands. So I guess I'll try it. Accelerating to 5 and casting Mystic Confluence is a really good bridge into Quandrix, as it will probably hit the lands we need. And Island on top does what that needs to do. Shadowy Backstreet puts Lightning Bolt in the graveyard. I don't think there's any way to punish me for not casting this Growth Spiral on my turn. I think the Mind Games of open blue mana will do well. What are they going to do? Mana Tithe me? Maybe. Tybalt's Trickery me? Could happen. So, if I commandeer this, let's start with the Spiral. I might do it. Oh, wow. So where does that leave us on mana? We would have 5 next turn, Restoration into Quandrix the next turn. I'm doing it. I'm doing it. These are often game-breaking plays. They seem fine, but these can get you. Choose a non-land card name. Return target card. There's no land in the graveyard, but we can probably get one. Let's go with Delighted Halfling. Or, you know what? That's not even the best thing. Let's go with Llanowar Elves. Bird of Paradise, I guess, would be the max upside. But what do you trust? What do you believe? All right, let's go. No. Wouldn't hit any of them. But we did mill a land, which we can get back next turn to hit our 6th land. If they don't somehow kill Tamio. Charming scoundrel. Ain't you a cutie? So charming. Making treasure. Swinging.
I guess you do not want to talk.
Hey, we hit the land anyway. Is there any reason to get back something here? The Commandeer or the Subtlety, but let's see what we cascade into. And you see that Talisman working overtime for us. It is a 1-mana 1/1. I've seen better. Not gonna lie, I've seen better. You want to kill it? Wow. But what about the dragon? Weird. I'm confused. I'm very confused. All right. Well, I can't help him. I can't do anything for him, I tell you. So many games. I need more Ajani's and Ragavans, really. I think that's the only way to beat this deck. You got to go under it. The open queue just isn't prepared for that. They don't have what it takes. You usually can't counter your way out of it either. So there's only a handful of good brawl aggro commanders, and this deck should be forced to go against them, because otherwise nobody's touching it. Vexing Bauble would be really good against this deck, though. The weird thing is, at the end of the day, it's still just an extra turns deck. You can still just come up with a bunch of extra turn spells, cast them, and win. Makes it pretty tough for opponents. Witherbloom. Oh! We got the dragons with the busted keywords on them going against each other. This one has affinity, right? Instant and sorceries have affinity for creatures. Kill all the creatures, no problem. Oh wait, that's not how my deck works. So how much land do I have, really? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I just need to top 1 land, and this hand is good. Let's do it. Don't know if Force of Vigor is going to be any good against a creature deck, but we'll find out. If they Fatal Push this Mystic, we're in trouble. They didn't. Dragon! The One Ring is a pretty good draw there, too. The ramping hath begun. Hello? Is it time? Oh no. I mean, that's a card that can get you there, Dark Ritual. But all they did was play a Bitter Bloom Bearer. Wow. Here's the One Ring. I have protection from everything. I mean, they might need multiple turns to power this up. Yep, okay, Vince. Bye. Vince has seen enough Magic for the day. Dark Ritual not good enough is wild. Why do I feel like this is an ultra laggy game that will never launch? Oh, it's because I've been recording for 3 minutes and 30 seconds and nothing's happened yet. That's why. I gotcha. And my Mountain Dew's empty? Gross. Keepable, I think. They kill the halfling, it's sad. Any shocks? No shocks. Halfling lives. We can't charm next turn, but we might sink. Opponent, you doing anything over there? What a top deck. Earthbender, Ascension, Green's Fable of the Mirror Breaker. Busted. Not just a ramp spell, a win con. Okay, there's no way this goblin deck beats me from here, right? It's way too slow. There's no way. I don't know. What do I know? Should this deck have Badger Mole Cub? Every deck should, right? Oopsie. Every green deck, always, for the rest of time. Thank you, Wizards. Yo. It's like either you play the goblin or you don't. Like, how hard can this be? Oh. Yeah, okay. Wow. Is that like legal what they just did? They just Jessica's willed into an Ironcrag feat into a Muxus. Is that like... Is that appropriate for young audiences? What just happened? But they have no haste enablers. They have a board presence. We can bounce it. Like, I don't know. Did they do anything really? And now they're engineering? What are they getting? You may search for an artifact, put it in the graveyard, and then it's red, tap, sack, artifact 3 or less. So what would you get? What do you even get here? By the way, they still have 2 mana, but they can't cast a spell. Why the rope? This is a full goblin scientist we're up against. They have no timeouts. Is a bot playing this? What is happening? I don't know. I don't know, guys. I mean, I guess I should wait, right? There might be something worth countering. They might have another way to generate an extra 2 mana out of nowhere because, you know, that's mono red, I guess. But I have to wait for them. I don't know if I can mentally do it. Ranked Q win. Why? Why? Lumra's a big scary opponent, and we have no green in our opener. Okay. I mean, they're not going to counter anything, but just having early ramp is so important. This treasure cruise and this sundering, they're probably all going to get cast. So, let's go. I want the upkeep tutor into a Farseek. Well, into a Farseek? Is there anything better? Ah, dude, that Grazer Pit is gonna mess with my treasure cruise. All right, let's see. 2-mana ramp spell, 2-mana ramp spell. Best 2-mana ramp spell. What can generate the most potential mana for 2 mana? What, or the most value? North, Core, Genesis, Spiral. I mean, I still think it's Farseek. Or actually, it might be Spiral here. No, can't cast that with the Halfling. It's far. Well, wait. I'm not gonna have green. Gotta be blue. So where's my blue ramp spell? It's not here. Does it not exist? So what do we get? Cultivate? Do it next turn? Yeah, I guess. In. Trying to fill up for cruise. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Just like opponent, we're counting to 6. Might get there first. Maybe I was supposed to just get Force of Will. Try to stall my way. If that gets eaten by Cavernous Souls. Lotus Cobra. That's what I get. You got it? You doing it? Mm-hmm. Okay. Gonna get real next turn. What do we do? We could sink Lumra into Super. But then we're not cultivating. And it's not like that gets us to Quandrix the next turn. Yeah, I don't think there's a real choice here. Not really. Just the illusion of choice. Island. They be sprawling. And Fable Passaging. And sacking. And making the manas. Yep, that's enough for a Lumra. But the Lumra itself isn't scary. It's the infinite combos that can go off. So, unless they really hit the mother load, they might have. That is an archway. Getting back the Boseiju. No good targets for it, though. So what can they do with the mana? Anything? Okay, just a lot of ramp in hand, maybe. And I get punched by a Cobra. In case you didn't know, these have reach. We gotta protect the Timmies. All right, hit me. Something good. Yeah, that's good. Yep, nice one. You gotta love that. Oh my gosh. Target player is me. I think I want to bounce the Quandrix for more Cascade. Is that stupid? Yeah, that is stupid. Okay, we'll bounce the Lumra and just try to beat them to death. Five cards in grave. Grazer, you want some? I've got trample. Okay. 5 cards. Brainstorm. I don't have anything to set underneath a perfect Cascade here, but I could channel this, get 2 forests. That's 6. This is 7. This is 8. That good? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1 mana from Expropriate. How do I generate a free mana? I guess we should try with Brainstorm. Pact of Negation Decline would be a bad cast. Temporal Trespass might do. I want to cascade away from both of these, right? Well, I want to cascade into Treasure Cruise. That's pretty sick. And I should have put them in the other order, but it's okay. Can I do it without this? Yeah. Sure can. See, I didn't have to draw that Grazer. Anyway, we win. It's fine. Still min-maxing over here. What a deck. Making the dailies look so easy. Thank you for watching this video. Quandrix is busted. I highly advise you not to play this ever, unless you like winning a lot and getting your dailies done while playing Brawl and not Standard and taking all the turns and giving your opponents none, which seems somehow perfect for Arena. So highly recommend Hellq level threat approaching Quandrix the Proof. Thank you for watching this video. Thank you to Dragon Shield for sponsoring the video. Remember to check them out and use the link in the description. If you use the promo code CGB5, you also get a discount. It supports the channel. You're cool.